you guys? I just wanted to give you a little quick recap of the Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 11, Episode 2. This episode is titled South Beach, which is indicative of the fact that the ladies have all went on a girls trip to South Beach, Miami. Now, I would be remiss if I didn't mention first and foremost that they should have named this episode The Porsha Show. Really, they should have named the past 2 episodes The Porsha Show, since Porsha is actually the queen of the show. It's all about Porsha. It's all about Porsha's new relationship. It's all about Porsha's quest for a ring. It's all about Porsha. Look, I'm not against Porsha. I'm really not. We need a younger, fresher, more fun, stimulating, booty, rocking everywhere, type of housewives. It's great to see that they're going into a younger direction. But there are like 5 more cast members on the show. So shouldn't we pay a little bit more attention to them? That being said, Porsha is kind of like the Switzerland of the crew this season, in that she's been given, the task of getting all these women together. Now, we already know Porsha's history with Kandi and the whole rape allegations and this, that, and the third. They seem to have kind of moved past that last season when they made like a little bun to like just squash the beef. But apparently, from my perspective looking in, it seems like Kandi still has somewhat of a little grudge against Porsha for whatever reason. It's like Kandi really doesn't want to be there. She's kind of dry when Porsha called her last week to invite her to Miami. Then while she's in Miami, she's kind of dry about little things. And if you notice, the ladies were sitting on the rooftop with Nene Leakes when she was talking about her new swag boutique. This was after her comedy special where the ladies all went to. But anyway, they were sitting on the roof of the hotel. They was all having drinks. Everything was cool. And so when Kandi walks up, she was like, "Ooh, let me sit over here next to my friend." It was a whole couch over there with Marlo. Marlo sitting on the couch by herself. Porsha and Nene front and center, because it's the Porsha show. Then on the left, there's Eva and Cynthia. Now, let me go sit over here next to my friend. So you gonna go crowd your ass over 3 on this little bitty couch, the 3 of y'all, when there's a whole couch over here. So what do you have against Marlo, Kandi? What do you have against Marlo? Anyway, I digress. So Kandi sits over there next to her friend Cynthia, and she proceeds to listen to Porsha glowing about her new relationship, Porsha glowing about her new Rolex, Porsha glowing about her new jewelry that her man gifted her for her birthday. And what do you say? Do you say congratulations? Do you say it is so nice that you finally met you a nice man? Do you say those are wonderful gifts for your birthday? No. What you say is, "I know you don't want to hear this from me, but I think you need to slow down. You don't need to be so gung-ho about a relationship." Weren't you gung-ho about a relationship when you met Todd? When Phaedra introduced you to Todd? Weren't you gung-ho about having kids? Had you picked out the name of your child before you even married the man? Even though Kim Zolciak stole the name. I digress. But I'm just sitting there looking like, that was interesting. Why didn't you tell your friend Cynthia the same thing? Like, we've seen Cynthia running out after several men. Last year, she was running out the wheel, and we all was like, that's a fake relationship. He's an opportunist. That ain't gonna work. They trying to kiss. He trying to give her a kiss on the cheek. She like this. They trying to hug. She like this. So it's like, it wasn't even no chemistry between the two. They couldn't even pretend to be a couple. Now here we are today. Cynthia doesn't even have to pretend to be a couple anymore because they all on the phone. Only thing we do is see her on FaceTime. So yes, y'all have all the chemistry because all y'all do is do this all day. Yes, baby. Oh, baby, yes. So we don't know if that's a fake relationship either. And while Cynthia is hashtagging C Hill, she done already married the man. But are you telling Cynthia, slow down, don't move too quickly? And that's your friend? Why tell Porsha if you're not going to tell Cynthia? But again, I digress. In addition to it being the Porsha show, we also have a little bit of drama in that Kandi the Grinch that stole Christmas, gonna sit and kiki with her husband about the tea she know about for Porsha's man. So first you tell her to slow down. Then you know, tell your husband you know some tea. And now it's like, Kandi, we looking at you like you are the one person, I want to say, who can save us from boredom. But you are the one person who I guess is going to cause dissension in the group. It is up to you. Be the bone carrier, I guess, since Sheree is no longer there. So, you know, somebody gotta carry the messages. One season, remember, it was Cynthia. She was carrying the messages about Apollo and Mr. Chocolate back and forth. And now here's Kandi carrying the messages about Dennis McKinley and whatever the case may be. That being said, salute to Porsha for getting everyone together, even if there's, you know, at least one bad apple in the bunch. So Porsha gets everybody together. The girls go to Nene's comedy event. The girls go to Nene's opening of Swag Boutique. You know, everything seems to be copacetic. Everything is cohesive. The ladies are all getting along. Then we have one incident where it's always up to the person who plans the trip to negotiate the rooms or to assign the rooms. If you recall, like in Barcelona, Cynthia, I guess, chose this raggedy Airbnb. When they went somewhere else, it was Nene's choice. When they went somewhere else, it was Kandi's choice. So whoever plans the trip normally gets the biggest room. So since Porsha planned the trip to Miami, she left everybody little nice notes. I hope you enjoy your room. I hope you enjoy your room. And like Marlo said, you know, she didn't have a big vocabulary because everybody pretty much got the same note. You know, that's beside the point. So Marlo, Miss I don't have a peach Marlo, decides that her room is too little. Girl, you the only one there who don't have a peach. How you mad about your room? How are you upset about your room when you barely made it to the to the damn trip? I don't get it. But anyway, so Marlo was like, oh, my room is too small. I need a new room. You see her calling downstairs. You see her trying to figure out how to get a bigger room. Meanwhile, Porsha hasn't even arrived yet because she's still spending her last few days or her last few hours with her man. So Marlo checks out Porsha's room. Of course, Porsha got the master suite. Why? Because Porsha planned the trip. But Marlo feels like she deserves the master suite. Out of all these women, girl, out of all these women, you deserve the master suite. Okay. Child, I guess. So, Marlo gets all her Louis Vuitton luggage, all of her Christian Dior, all of her Fendi, all of her Gucci, Louis, Prada, and carts them on down to Porsha's room. So when Porsha gets there, she's like, what the hell? Why is all this stuff in my room? I don't know what to do. Whatever. So she and Marlo have a good kiki. And I just want to say, it wasn't shady. Even though it was shade, it wasn't like scandalous. Like the two actually got along, which was cute. And even, you know, Nene, when they were touring the rooms, Nene was like, you know, y'all got a lot in common. Y'all more alike than different, which is true. They both like men with money. They both like plastic surgery. They both like Nene. So they're all both like. But again, I digress. So the Porsha and Marlo thing I thought was cute. I like the fact that they got along. I like the fact that Porsha dived in head first to Marlo's designer wear that she left. That was really a nice aspect. It was a nice bonding moment. And truth be told, Marlo pretty much snatched the scenes or snatched the episode from the remaining peach holders. Now we don't even care about Eva and what they doing. What Eva and Cynthia doing? Cynthia over there Googling and Gaga on the phone with Mike Hill. Eva is somewhere throwing shade at Cynthia about her aging modeling career and throwing shade at Marlo for wearing winter clothes in Miami. I gotta mention that too. Marlo is from Miami, right? Why you wearing a wool hat and some boots on South? Where they do that at? And why? Girl, it was the middle of damn July. I believe it was in July or August when y'all was filming that scene, and it was hot as hell. Like, what do you think? What were you thinking when you decided to put that outfit together? I mean, you know you weren't anyway, I give up. So that was a little shade that Eva brought, and it was cute. So meanwhile, they go to Swag Boutique. Swagalicious, my bad. Swag Boutique is in Atlanta. Swagalicious is Nene's little spinoff of her larger boutique. But anyway, they go to the grand opening of Swagalicious. Nene is so happy. All the girls have came down. Everyone's getting along. Everyone's supporting Nene. Everyone's paying, buying stuff. They not asking for no discounts, because you know when I go in there, I need a discount, child, because I'm not rich and I'm not a housewife, so I need at least 20%, at least. But anyway, they're all shopping. Greg is dealing with his cancer thing, and while it's just disheartening to see Greg like that, because Nene even said they may not like me, but they love some Greg. So everybody's feeling some kind of way about Greg, even though he's a trooper, even though he's still out there with his wife, even though he's still supporting her endeavors. It's clear that he is going through some health issues. He's lost a substantial amount of weight. He's moving a bit slower. He's talking a bit slower. But, you know, by the grace of God, he's kicking cancer's ass, you know. And so he admitted last episode that he had a portion of his colon removed. And now he's recovering, but, you know, he's still not out the woods. During the grand opening of Swag, Greg is there, of course, and he gets a little overwhelmed with the crowd. You know, it's a small space. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of excitement. There's a lot of just extra sensory stuff going on. And he's just like, look, I need some air. So he takes a moment, goes outside. All the ladies show some support for Nene, and you know, they all pray for Greg's health. And so we'll see more of that as the season goes on. But I really just want to say salute to Greg. I saw Greg this weekend. You may have noticed I was out at Wild Now. Nene is going to be on a guest. Nene and Brent, by the way, are going to be a guest on Wild and Out this season. And Greg was there, and he didn't want any pictures. He didn't want any accolades. He didn't want to be on camera. He was there in support of his wife. And again, you could tell Greg has lost a substantial amount of weight. He told me personally he's trying to kick cancer's ass, okay? So we all are, with the amount of prayers and the amount of hands we done laid on Greg, honey, Greg is going to pull through by the grace of God. I'm praying. Everyone's praying. And, you know, we're seeing this on the Housewives. And I don't know, you know, hopefully it'll, you know, we'll see everything, you know, just it's a happy ending. We all happy. But right now, we all sad. Every time we see Greg, we want to cry. We want to just hug him, because he is, you know, normally the backbone of Nene. He's normally the voice of reason. And now she doesn't necessarily have that voice. And now she has to be, you know, the strong one in the family. And it's kind of hard to see her go through that. She's trying to be strong, but again, she's still a human being who has a family to take care of. But again, we'll see more of this as the season goes on. Please let me know what you think about this episode. Also, you can visit straightfromtheA.com right now to read the written version of this recap. There's also the full episode for those of you who haven't seen it. So once you watch it, and if you have already watched it, feel free to chime in down below, because I want to know what you think. Is this season too boring? Is it too happy? Is it what we expected? What is going on with the show? I want to know. So like this video, subscribe to my channel, visit straightfromtheA.com, and leave your comment down below. Thank you guys for watching. I will talk to you again later. Bye.